That's all bullshit. There's Boots is not going to fight. Boots is not going to fight Vergil next.
What I've been telling y'all? What have I been telling y'all? Yeah, I know it goes against the narrative, right? But your boy Bushido, for years, has been telling you guys the truth. Y'all know when you come over here on this side of the internet, we ain't telling no lies, we ain't about to sugarcoat nothing. But I've been telling y'all for weeks, for months, that Vergil Ortiz didn't want no smoke with Jaron Boots Ennis.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up.
And yeah, Erickson Lubin, Vergil Ortiz square off this weekend. As we know, they had the face-off today, press conference, et cetera, et cetera. Oscar De La Hoya. Wow. Oscar De La Hoya had this to say.
And I hear that Boots is coming to the fight with Eddie Hearn and this and that. My worry is that if they're going to see Vergil in person, they're not going to want to fight him. So, maybe you should just stay home and watch it from home, because Vergil Ortiz in person is a dangerous man.
This nigga's scared.
Now, to hear what he had to say, it sounds to me like they don't want no part of this kid. Like I've been telling you guys. Like I told you guys, their manager said they don't want no part of Jaron Boots Ennis, right? I've been telling you guys for weeks that they don't want no smoke with the kid. Oscar De La Hoya is singing somewhat of a different song. Now, if you wanted to fight somebody next, wouldn't you want them to be in attendance, right? That's what you want. That's what you want. You want them to be in attendance to see your fighter fight, to see what they can get themselves into. Because if Team Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, Team Vergil was really confident enough, they'll welcome Eddie Hearn and Jaron Boots Ennis to their fight. They will welcome it, right? They telling him, nah, man, if you come down here, you ain't gonna get the fight, bro. But if you don't believe me, check out what Robert Garcia had to say.
What people don't know and what people believe is one thing that Eddie Hearn could say. We're gonna show up because that's the fight we got next. We already got the contract signed. That's not reality. We know that's all just Eddie doing his job. Eddie's great at what he does. Boots doesn't want to fight Vergil. Boots is not going to fight Vergil next. Whatever they say, oh, there's a signed contract already. That's all bullshit. There's Boots is not going to fight. Boots is not going to fight Vergil next. He's going to show up. Why didn't they call us up and invite us to his fight 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, whenever he just fought recently? You come to ours, we go to yours, we promote the fight. That would have been the perfect idea to do. But they want to show up, and they are going to show up. That doesn't make a difference. Vergil's going to do his job. But, that's just kind of like trying to get the media, the press to believe that they're ready for the fight. I know they're not. I know they already have a date where they already have, a possible opponent already. So it's all part of the show, part of promoting the event, part of promoting his fighter, and Eddie's doing a great job doing it.
Given on Saturday night after the performance, Vergil, Oscar said that if Boots sees him in person, he's not going to want to fight him anymore.
Especially if Oscar was right. Especially when he I'm pretty sure they're going to have him somewhere close to ringside. He's going to hear it. He's going to see it. He's definitely. I'm telling you, he already knows. It's part of the promoting his own fighter. Eddie does a great job at what he does. But I know for a fact they're not going to fight.
This nigga's scared.
Now, to hear what he had to say, and y'all know I got a lot of respect for Robert Garcia. I gave him high praise for years. I think he is literally one of the best trainers in boxing, and it's been that way for a while now, right? I see what he's been doing over there for all those fighters. But if you look at him in this interview, right, and Robert Garcia is a pretty honest guy when we see him in interviews. Very straightforward, tell you exactly how he feels, tell you straight like it is. But you look at him in this interview, wasn't giving no much eye contact. It was almost like they had a discussion about not fighting Boots. Maybe he was with or against it, but he got to save face for his fighter. They don't want no smoke with Jaron Boots Ennis. They don't want no smoke with him. Eddie Hearn, they got a fight. No, they don't got no fight lined up. Use the fight they waiting for, bro. This is the fight they waiting for. They gonna be down there in Texas this weekend, bro. I encourage Boots and Eddie to don't be deterred by what these guys are saying, right? You show up at that fight. And if security don't let you in and all this other stuff, make sure all this stuff is on camera to change the narrative. This is time for Jaron Boots Ennis to take control over his narrative right now. Stop being quiet. Get your ass out the gym and do some leg work, bro. Carry your ass down there to Texas. Show up to that dude's fight and show the world that they scared of you, dog. So if this fight don't happen, it's not because of Jaron Boots Ennis. It's not because of Jaron Boots Ennis. Because they've been saying you was ducking this dude. It's looking to me like they've been ducking you. And this is what I've been telling everybody for months now. They don't want no smoke with Jaron Boots Ennis. I know what I saw. And the way that manager was panicking on that statement on IG, he was panicking. It was a whole extensive paragraph on why they not going to fight Boots. Dude was panicking. And now we see that panic is leaking out this fight week against Erickson Lubin. These dudes are panicking. And if you're looking at Vergil in comparison to Erickson looking good, right? He's looking like he had a good weight cut. He's smiling. Vergil, he don't look too good. But that's not what this is about. This is about them ducking Jaron Boots Ennis. They planted to duck Jaron Boots Ennis, y'all. Yeah, that's right. And this is why I told you guys a while ago. And I know you guys aren't too much in favor of Boots, but there's a lot of similarities with him and Terrence Crawford. Whether you like it or not, a lot of similarities. Similar career paths of how things are going. Now, it didn't take Bud this long at 35 fights to get a big name opponent. It didn't take him that long, but a lot of similarities there, man. These dudes are planning to duck Jaron Boots Ennis. Y'all know what we doing with Shit Boxing. We exterminate all the ducking, bro. We investigate all the duck tactics out here. This is what we do, and we back on it now. Now they out here planning to duck Jaron Boots Ennis. They don't even know if they can beat Erickson, if I'm honest. They don't even know if they can beat him. So this is a very, very nerve-wracking week for Golden Boy Promotions and Team Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz, this is a nervous mess right now. Because not only do he got to deal with a healthy-looking hammer who's looking to shut everybody up because everybody's overlooking him, but then you got Jaron Boots Ennis, your greatest rival, potentially coming in attendance. And y'all already coming up with excuses of why Ortiz is not going to fight him. You got to say it right, Rob. Oscar, Boots going to be scared once he see Vergil Ortiz? Are you serious? Are you serious? So this is what we're doing now. We're trying to make up some imaginary narrative and hope it stick, right? But there's people like your boy Bushido's go tell people the truth at all times. Team Vergil Ortiz wants no smoke with Jaron Boots Ennis. And I will say this. I will go further to say this. If Team Ennis do show up to the fight, and if Vergil Ortiz get past the hammer, I can almost guarantee you they will not fight Boots and X. They will find some way, and this is why Eddie Hearn and Boots got to do their due diligence in controlling the narrative. They will make a way to have the public believing that it's Boots Ennis that don't actually want this fight still. And this is why Jaron Ennis must go down there and control his narrative. He gonna have to do something that's slightly out of character a little bit. Maybe record a situation, a conversation. He's gonna have to do something to control his narrative. That's what he's going to have to do, because the Lima fight left a bad taste in people's mouth. A lot of a few other things left a bad taste in box fans' mouth in regards to Jaron Boots Ennis. But the kid must go down there and change the narrative. These dudes don't want no smoke with him, bro. What I tell y'all? Y'all need to start. Come on, man. I don't be just saying shit just to be saying it. I've been doing this for a long time. And if there's anything I'm good at, that's reading the room, reading energy, reading people. They never wanted to smoke with Jaron Boots Ennis. It's gonna be probably difficult for Team Ennis and Eddie Hearn to get that fight with this dude. They're gonna make it hard, and they're already trying to control the narrative. oh, well, Eddie Hearn and them got a fight lined up. Don't believe Eddie, he's doing his job. No, they don't got no fight lined up. But they might should. They might should have a backup plan just in case y'all plan on ducking them, because that's what it's looking like. And like I told you guys, if Vergil Ortiz, and this is no slight against Vergil, right? I think it's more so his team than anything. But he also is in control of his own destiny, right? Back when they was telling Errol Spence, don't fight Crawford, don't deal with Crawford, Errol Spence said, nah, man, I'll let him in through the back door anyway. So it's up to Vergil Ortiz to go out there and do that, right? I don't think he gonna do it. Why? Because everybody around him telling him not to take the fight. Probably even his own father. Don't take that fight with that dude. And now he got in his head, he don't feel confident in himself that he can actually go out there and beat Jaron Boots Ennis. This is stuff that's really happening behind the scenes. You best believe it. But they never gonna come out in the public and say this because they got an image to protect. They got to be able to still market Vergil Ortiz Jr. And they can't market him with him out here ducking smoke, being a coward fighter. They just can't market him that way because he's not the biggest talker. He's a very humble, nice guy. But they don't want no smoke with Jaron Boots Ennis, bro. And they probably never did, y'all. They probably never did. Jaron Boots Ennis is an all-wrongful dude. Yeah, he may have fought some of the tougher guys, but he never touched the world championship. And matching them up stylistically, I think Jaron Boots Ennis is all wrong for Vergil Ortiz Jr. All wrong for him. And I think they know it. You can look at the energy from Oscar De La Hoya. You can look at the energy from Robert Garcia. Both fighters in their own right. One is a Hall of Famer. I'm not sure if Robert Garcia was a Hall of Fame fighter, but he was a champion at once. And you best believe he's a Hall of Fame trainer. So they both know what the fuck they talking about. And they both know how to play the game. And they both know that they fighter, Vergil Ortiz Jr., can't beat Jaron Boots Ennis. But tell me what you guys think. Eddie Hearn, Robert Garcia, comes out and says that Boots Ennis don't want to fight. I beg to differ. They going down there to Texas to see him fight Erickson Lubin, and we're going to see what happens next. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.